10 o'clock. I came with you to keep my promise. That's fine. Just sit where you are. One day I'll tell you everything. There's no time now. I was just a poor, struggling chemist. I wanted to do something tremendous. To achieve what men of science have dreamt of since the world began. To gain wealth and fame and honor. To write my name above the greatest scientists of all time. I began 5 years ago, in secret. Working all night, every night, right into the dawn. 1,000 experiments, 1,000 failures. And then, at last, the great, wonderful day. The last little mixture of drugs. Just a scientific experiment at first. To do something no other man in the world had done. There's more to it than that. It came to me suddenly. The drugs I took seemed to light up my brain. Suddenly I realized the power I held. The power to rule. To make the world grovel at my feet. Very soon now, the secret of invisibility lies there in my books. I shall work in Kent's laboratory till I find the way back. There is a way back, and then I shall come to you. I shall offer my secret to the world, with all its terrible power. The nations of the world will bid for it, thousands, millions. The nation that wins my secret can sweep the world with invisible armies. Don't you see what it means? Power, power to rule, to make the world grovel at my feet. Power, I said, power to walk into the gold vaults of the nations, into the secrets of kings, into the holy of holies. Power to make multitudes run squealing in terror at the touch of my little invisible finger. Even the moon's frightened of me, frightened to death. The whole world's frightened to death. It's easy, really, if you're clever. A little of this injected under the skin of the arm every day for a month. A few chemicals mixed together, that's all. And flesh and blood and bone just fade away. An invisible man can rule the world. Nobody will see him come. Nobody will see him go. He can hear every secret. He can rob and rape and kill. I must have a partner, a visible partner, to help me in the little things. We'll begin with the reign of terror. A few murders here and there. Murders of great men, murders of little men. Just to show we make no distinction. We might even break a train or two. Just these fingers around a signalman's throat. That's all. We'll make our plan this tomorrow. Back to the village I left this morning. I came away without my notebooks. They contain all the results of my experiments. I must have them here. They've asked for it, the country bumpkins. This will give them a bit of a shock. To write home about. A nice bedtime story for the kids, too, if they want it. I had to teach them a lesson. I told him I'd give you a last chance to leave me alone. Stop where you are. You don't know what you're doing. All right, you fools. You brought it on yourselves. Everything would have come right if you'd only left me alone. You driven me near madness with your peering through the keyholes and peeping through the curtains. And now you'll suffer for it. Are you satisfied now, you fools? Huh? How do you like that, eh? You're crazy to know who I am, aren't you? All right, I'll show you. I'll show you who I am and what I am. There's a souvenir for you. And one for you. I'm afraid there's going to be a nasty accident in a minute. You need a lesson. You must be made to understand what I can do. I think I'll throttle you. Did you hear some shouting and screaming? Had to take some exercise to keep warm. I killed a stupid little policeman. Smashed his head in. I couldn't let you see me slowly fading away. So I packed up and went to a little village for secrecy and quiet. To finish the experiment and complete the antidote. The way back to Visible Man again. I meant to come back just as I was when you saw me last. The fools wouldn't let me work in peace. So I put my trust in Kemp. I told him my secret and he gave me his word of honor. I know now. I always said you were a dirty little coward. You're a dirty, sneaking little rat as well. You've got the brain of a tapeworm, a maggot, beside mine. I shall come back. I swear I shall come back. Because I shall defeat them. Don't worry. The whole world's my hiding place. I can stand out there amongst them in the day or night and laugh at them. Tonight we have a small job to do. Quickly. Go now. We'll soon put the world right. You and I.